Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome, welcome to the chat stream. Oh, I should have lined up some music. Wait, god dang it. My music on my computer is currently borked, so I can't use my old playlists that I used to have. What's 5 plus 5? 10? Oh, bad math. I'm sorry, I didn't see bad math. 5 plus 5. 25. 55, of course. 6, of course. Hey, you made it to the stream, yeah. Nice. Yeah. I wanted to have just like a regular chat stream where we just talk about stuff. Okay, let's start with something easy. What's 1 plus 1? 11. Goo goo gaga? 1 plus 1 equals 1. Wrong. 2. No. How could I be so wrong? Your stream sometimes freezes? Aw. Now it's 2 times 2 plus 2 is 4? Wrong. uh hmm. I'm just like, do I correct, it's 3. Oh, so it's just whatever you plus, it's just so like 5 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 7. I see. I see. Guys, let's get the stream to -2 likes. No. Please like and subscribe if you're not already. What's a good like royalty free music thing? Is that Beats to Procrastinate by, is that royalty free? Is the study girl, is she copyright claimed free? I forget. Yeah, I had a feeling. I remember hearing that it was uh royalty free. Is this the one? uh you're copyright free, right? Just sing in the background. It's okay. Imagine. I just like, while in the middle of us talking, in the middle of like, I'm just like in the background. Hold up. Oh yeah, whatever. I'll put the volume way down. For specifically that. But I'm playing a dangerous game here. I'm having music on the stream that I'm not 100% sure about. You found the song, music you were talking about? Yeah. It's plus one. What's 2 divided by 3? I have no idea. Stream gets copyright claimed and it's ruined. That might happen. Like if we keep, like it might end up that this stream is just like 100% copyright claimed. Because it's all royalty, not free music. Alright. I know on Twitch you can have a live audio track and a VOD audio track so you can play copyrighted stuff. Oh! Oh, that's cool. God damn it. All the features that Twitch has that YouTube doesn't. 6.66667. You get 6. Yeah, and just last night actually, I was looking into like some features that other streamers have that I was like, is that a Twitch thing or is that a Streamlabs thing? And I looked into it and I actually found a bunch of features, not the ones I was thinking of, not the ones that they had, which I think are Twitch features, but I found a bunch of other features that I could be using with Streamlabs, but I'm not. And so I might try and enable a few more features for more interactivity in the streams, so you guys can do things more on the streams. Because you cut a pizza 3 times, there's 6 slices. It's, I see. Turn on Carry a Turret Opera from Portal 2. I mean, it's a great song, but it's not going to last us a whole stream. Yeah, YouTube has its like experimental remove just the music feature, but it does not work well. It usually ends up fucking up the entire video. Anyway, let's start with the Steam Awards. Let's go through the Steam Awards first, and then we'll talk about experimental. It's at first I didn't know what you meant, but I gotcha. It's been experimental for years. It's been in beta since I can remember, like 2018. Yeah, it wasn't there when I first started doing YouTube, but it was there pretty early on. Anyway, Game of the Year award. Let's have a look. What choices do I have? Oh, I could put in anything, but I should probably stick to games I've played or games that I know are good. It's this bad maths thing has gone way further than I was expecting. I have voted for TGA, yeah. Yeah, the Game Awards one, I did that like a week ago or something. But I didn't notice Steam had its one until just last night. I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate. As you can see, I played 97 hours of it. I really enjoyed that game. It has to be said. Then you see all the other games are freaking like cat ones. I actually remember for PUBG. Game of the Year. It looks freaking cat stuff. But yeah, no, I all of the games that I played this year, Baldur's Gate is probably the best one that was released this year. 400 hours in War Thunder, holy shit. You voted for PUBG for one of the awards. You get it, it's a joke, but still. Yeah. Formula for Lift. I actually don't remember the real formula for Lift. You picture RE4 despite not owning it? Yeah. We'll see what developers really want to get in Game of the Year. Let's see if I recognize any of them. I mean, I recognize multiple of them, but like any of them that I think probably worth it. Nah, I'll vote for Baldur's Gate. I didn't play it on the channel at all, but my Mark and I played this for quite a bit. I didn't finish it. He finished it. He played another game and finished it, but I never got to the end. But it was a lot of fun. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, true. It has to be on Steam for it to be a votable option. Yeah. I can't remember what I voted for Game of the Year. I think I voted for Baldur's Gate as Game of the Year in the Game Awards as well. The formula for lift equals D to the power of ease. Do you know the new South Park game coming out? Oh, there's a new South Park game coming out? No, I wasn't aware. What's it called? Also, The Last of Us. The Last of Us, there was no new game that came out for that, was there? No. Vote Steam Engine Simulator. We can do this, guys. Oh my god. So, VR Game of the Year. I haven't played any new VR games in a long time. What VR games even came out this year? Half-Life 2 VR mod? Huh. Drunk or Dead? Never even heard of that. Not for broadcast? Oh, they released a VR mode. That's right. I do remember that. That'd be cool to play in VR. I feel bad for voting on this category because I have no idea. Okay, popular and recommended games. I've always seen people playing Gorilla Tag, but I've never played it myself. Portal 2 is the best VR game of the year. I think The Last of Us Remastered is new, only on PS5 though. Right. Also, I don't think The Last of Us is on Steam, so it's not even a votable option. I don't think. At least it wasn't released. If it's on Steam, it wasn't released this year, so. Big rigs. South Park Snow Day is coming in 2024. Ah. Oil rigs. The Last of Us came out on Steam this year. I have no memory of that happening. I'll have to look it up. Play some Angry Birds. I got to play Portal 1 and Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and I only got it for lower than £2 because the autumn sale. Yeah, I mean, I posted about it on the Discord because as part of the 25th anniversary, like, each game was like a couple dollars New Zealand, which would be like less than £1. Formula for Lift is plane plus plane plus plane. Golf It is the best VR game. I'm sure this is good because I Expect You to Die, the first game, was good. Because that's how it always works, right? The sequels are always as good. Huh. Interesting. I was thinking of voting for the Half-Life 2 VR mod. Either that or, not for broadcast. I'll give not for broadcast the vote. Oh. Oh my god. No, no, no. God damn it. Oh, did I not actually choose it? Weird. How do I... How do I actually choose it? There's no nominate button. Do I have to go into it? Oh, here we are. Here we are. Yeah. There we go. I was like, well, how do I nominate it? There's no nominate button for these ones. Labor of Love Award. Okay. Games that have been out for a while and are still getting updated, basically. I love what Power Wash is doing with its updates. I have to say. I mean, Team Fortress 2 is a classic, but while it's got an update recently, I wouldn't say that they're exactly taking the best care of it. No, neither of these games. Elden Ring still doesn't have a DLC. Raft, like, maybe last year? Stardew Valley still gets some cool updates frequently. I don't know how it picks the games for the category. 2 times it literally costs $15,000. Yes. Yeah. Sold one of the TF2 items got Portal 2. Yeah. That's the thing, it's like some items, they're rare, so you can sell them for a good price on the market. Still getting updated, TF2, yeah. Hey Curtis. Oh, and hey Tiana. What is this lo-fi music? I'm literally playing the lo-fi hip-hop girl. Lo-fi hip-hop radio. Beats to relax and study to. Just because I wanted some background music, and I've heard that it's royalty-free, but I might be mistaken. So the stream might get completely shut down. Last update before the summer one. 2017, yeah. What are my thoughts on JJBA? I don't know what that is. That wasn't that much item, sold for quite cheap, but enough to get Portal 2. Yeah, I assume that's what you meant. It's like, I think Maddie has an item in Golf with Friends that they could sell for like £3 or something like that. 3.5 pounds. So you could buy multiple Valve games on Steam for that. Yeah, I decided I wanted to play some music in the background while we chatted. So I thought, the lo-fi music would be good for just some chill background sound. Yes. Oh, that's true. I have an unusual as well. So many people kept adding me on Steam just to ask for my unusual. Just to try and trade me for my unusual, and I'm like, no. Fuck off. So yeah, this is games that have been been regularly updated. I'm tempted to say No Man's Sky just because I've heard that's the case with it. Not gonna go Power Wash Simulator. Screw it. Best game on Steam Deck. I don't even have a Steam Deck. I have no way of knowing this one. Watching the stream on 2 times stream again because it keeps freezing. I can see every pixel. Give me unusual. No. I'll trade you one banana for it. Oh my god. It's almost like you saw, so, side tangent. If you look in the description, you'll see a new link. Just the other day, Tiana brought it to my attention that the service, the donation service, Coffee, or Ko-fi, they are a service that doesn't take any cut of your donations. So they're another service you can donate through that won't take a cut, a bit like Streamlabs. So, if you look down there, I tried to Kofefe. It's spelled Kofi, but if you like, at first, if you're willing to upgrade their service, you can change it from, you can change the way it works, the way the donation system works, from buy Rory a coffee by donating to whatever, you can insert whatever noun thing you want. And at first I thought it was just available to everyone. I didn't realize you had to upgrade to do it. So I originally put banana. Buy Rorius a banana. Yeah. But it wouldn't let me. So it just still says buy Rorius a coffee. Holy banana. Yeah. One better, I'll give you lavish labware for it. You should watch the Anatomy of the Male Brain by Ginger Billy. Never heard of it. But yeah, maybe. Oh, hey DJ Comer. It's been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute. Holy hand grenade. Play Laftoni Baloney. I'd love to. Oh, I took it off my desktop. I used to have it on my desktop. Wait. I now finally have a folder for my own games. I don't know why I never had a folder for it. Oh, come on. You're an SSD. Why are you so slow? I have this SSD which I use as just like a well, I was originally going to use it as a backup drive, but then I was like, you know what, I'm going to move a bunch of the like game stuff to it. And I moved This is if you're not aware, this is a game I made. A game by Rorius. I totally sent you a fair trade on Steam. You should check it out. Oh my god. I just got a whole bunch of like store assets and made this. And yeah, it's basically like a sit and survive style game. I'll skip that. Yeah, it's a FNAF sit and survive style game. Oh god, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. The pizza wobbles, yeah. You keep holding it, eventually it gets eaten. And on this first night, it's like super easy. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here. But also, you got custom mode, which you can choose to have a bunch of characters active. And if you have just characters like this, all these characters don't kill you. Only these characters kill you, so if you choose just these 4 characters, you can't die. No. No. Watch Meat Team Soldier. Yeah. Please put this on mobile. I don't know if it would be possible. No, it should be possible. I'll just need to add one of those like controller things on the left side. Because otherwise you just...
in your shirt. Are you a superhero? I won't tell anyone if you are, I promise. I love Spider-Man because his uncle died just like mine.
Get lost.
That's
Go
right.
down.
No.
Good boy. Get out of here. No.
Get out of here.
No.
I love how chaotic.
Do you want some pineapple?
No, thank you.
One day, I went to the store and they didn't have any candy, so I burned the store to the ground. The police came to our house and asked me some questions, but I pretended I didn't know anything. They eventually decided not to press charges because I was only 6 years old and now I'm 8, and my mom says that I can get a Nintendo when I turn 10, so I just have to wait until then to play Mario. Did you know
Go
that
away.
Mario was a...
Beat it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ah, I put pineapple on my pizza. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. Those fucking child rants. I just got in front of the microphone and blurted out nonsense.
Why do you have an R in your
Get
shirt?
beat.
Josh, go away.
Yeah, put some pineapple on that. Please put some
Get down,
pineapple on that pizza. Put pineapple.
No, I'm good.
It's so chaotic.
Get out of here.
Shoot.
No. Shoot.
One day, I went to the store.
Go away.
Hey, do you want pineapple?
Yeah. Let's get out of here. It's so dumb. I love it. When you have all the characters on and just like trying to get through your pizzas, it's so much chaos. I feel kind of I don't come to these streams much anymore. No offense, I've drifted away from your stuff. It's all good. It's all good, DJ Camera. People tend to come for a thing. Like, I think you came around when we were playing the Bendy game, the second Bendy game. Bendy and the Ink Machine. And you know, people come for a thing typically, and then when I stop playing that thing, inevitably, people typically like hit off. The thing is that you say horror, but I have been playing horror recently. It's just not the kind of horror. It's just not Bendy or or Poppy or any of those kind of games. Trade on a pose. Sure, Marble Blast is actually one of the games I wanted to talk about today because I have a bunch of games on my desktop that are games that have been that I lined up. Alright, let's have a look. View trade offer. Oh, good, it opened a different window. Ah, I see. Level 1 lunchbox. What I mean by lining up is that I wanted to talk to everyone because there's so many games that I've been wanting to play, or I've been trying to line up to play, but I just haven't got to. Oh, you said biology. Oh, welcome, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I unfortunately will have to decline. That's right. While what? 10 bananas is a tempting offer. No, it changed the freaking screen. Shit. Every time I change screen, okay, we're not allowed to change screens anymore. Oh, it remembered after I freaking updated it. Never mind, it remembered it after. It's okay. Everything's okay. It's back to normal. I can give you my postal box. What would I use your postal box for? I can't spam house on stream anymore. You can, sort of. It just doesn't... I mean, it'll only show a certain number of them. If anything, I'm being scammed. Micro piquettes to create art. Interesting. I don't know, it's funny. Oh, they took the heart off your clicker? Off your, the heart thing off your YouTube? Oh, it's still there, and people still use it. You should try Iron Harvest and Kingdoms and Castles. I've never even heard of them. Imagine a left-hand evil only from the perspective of the chef. Oh my god, yeah, I should. I mean, it's kind of... Left-hand evil only from the perspective of the chef would probably just be one of those, like, pizza order games where it's just like a customer comes in wanting a pizza and you have to make the pizza from the way that they want it and send it out, and it gets like more and more intense and rapid. But yeah, I could change the formula to be more like the left-handed bologna that currently exists, where it's like you just like hold left click on, like you click the cheese and then you hold on the pizza, and it's like the cheese is getting grated on the pizza, and while that's happening, a pigeon flies in and tries to fucking shit on your pizza. I never used the Steam Deck, so perhaps I should skip this one. Or let's see what developers wanted. Let's see what developers try to get my vote. Again, I basically... Oh my god. No! No. Decline. How could you? Oh, hey Rocky. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and something I just remembered as well, as part of... Okay, wait, if I go like this, will it update? Nominate. Okay, no, so once I nominate it, it remembers all the other nominations. Sure, Resident Evil 4, let's go with that. Been with Friends award, okay. I was suddenly reminded, oh, first of all, who was it? Shit. Wait, if I look at my email, I'll be able to find out. Hold up, guys. Hold up. We need so much random junk email. Is it not in my regular email? I thought it came up with my... Oh, there we are. Yeah, it was. Alright. Nathan, I meant to say thank you. The other stream. I got your gift. Thank you for the gift. I almost played that today. The game that Nathan sent me. Nearly played that today. But I decided I wanted to just talk about the games first. Talk about all these games first. And also, oh yeah, I was reminded of the fact that people who donate now, if you donate more than $2 via the Streamlabs donations system, I see a cobweb. If you donate more than $2 through Streamlabs, or more than $5 through the Super Chat, your message will now be text-to-speech read out aloud. So if you want to hear your message get spoken and on stream, you got 2 options. Friend request. I'm just Rorius on Steam, so. Do you remember the parody artist Bart Baker? No. Oh my god. I'm not looking at any more trade offers. No more. Did my Steam Profiles item showcase. Got myself a cool. Ah, yeah. Take it. Got myself a cool, unusual for pyro. Ah. Nice. Right, I don't have actually any money to send something through Streamlabs. So it's free. Lavish labware. Oh, I see. Is that what the trade is? God damn it. Ah. Well, thank you. How do I accept it? Respond? Confirm trade contents. Accept trade. Yay! Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll try and remember to equip that next time I play Team Fortress 2. Oh, Better with Friends is definitely...
Thank you for your donation.
I am the Pebble Man.
There we go. Thank you, Rocky. Yeah. You are the Pebble Man. Hell yeah. It works. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, and YouTube doesn't allow donations that low, but also it wouldn't do the text-to-speech. It has to be, if it's through YouTube, it's gonna have to be $5 before it'll trigger the text-to-speech. I just wanted it to be the same amount on both, and $2 on... Oh, hey, digits! Yeah, $2 on Streamlabs is about $5 on YouTube Super Chat. The Super Chat gets so friggin' so much of it claimed. Okay. I could vote for Golf It. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna vote for, once again. I'm gonna vote for actually Diablo 4 is also, I would also put as a contender for this game, for this category. Yeah, we're just going through, for the people who just arrived. We're just going through the Steam Awards at the moment, but also just talking about other stuff here and there. Yeah. I don't have any money to send, so Lavish sends $5,000 if you had it and were willing. But no pressure. The Doge makes you want to kill it. No, you're gonna love the Doge. It's got my face on it. Yeah. Hate all those games, just not for you. Okay, fair enough. I'm sure a lot of people have voted for Lethal Company. It looks like an interesting game. It's not really my kind of game, but I'd give it a go. On like with friends. I mean, I'm sure most of these games would be fun with friends. I do think though that these games are better. I'm gonna vote for Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, playing it with Mark was really fun. No money to send right now except this gift. You will see. Oh. Okay. We will see soon enough. Speaking of video games, I've fallen hard back into Genshin. Ah, I see. Yeah, yep. Yeah. Where am I supposed to get that money? It's not for me to know. Oh, you played Lethal Company. Right. Yeah, you think it needs a polish. Yeah. From my perspective, it looks like it's a neat concept. But I think it from just what I've seen other people play it. For me, it looks like it needs a bunch more stuff. Oh my god! I look at trade offers after I finished with the Steam Awards. It looks like it needs a bunch more content, and yeah, it could use a bit more, like... I mean, I know the graphical style is designed to be kind of old school, but it could do with probably a little bit of a, yeah, polish up to make it a little bit visually more interesting. Yeah, don't have money to take a random item from my tier 2 inventory, lol. I may do. So any Steam games under 10 cents? There will be. No, the trade was, Josh. The only major thing I think that's missing is there is no progression across failures. Right, yes. Yeah. That's why at the start there I said it's not really my kind of game. If I'm gonna play like one of those kinds of... So, let's just say I like roguelite games, not roguelike games. Games that are purely roguelike, where, you know, you play, you lose, you restart, and that's the whole loop. Not really for me. I'm not the kind of person who likes to just grind my... I'm not someone who's interested in developing my skills with a game for no reason, but just getting good at the game. I need something more. I need progression. I need something I'm growing, something I'm working on beyond just my skill. We do have a big friend group and it's moddable to include more people. Ah! Interesting. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll have to get my hands on it somehow. At some point. At the moment, I'm so poor, though. I think I literally have, like, $2-3 to my name. I think you'll like what I sent, though. Opposing Force reference? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I like roguelite games where it's basically, you get progression between rounds. So, like, while you do have to reset, you have a little bit more to work with for after each reset. To the point where, you know, you're making massive... You're, like, striding ahead in the game way faster than you did previously. Yeah, I like progression. I like to have some kind of... I like to have that feeling that I've earned something from my efforts. Oh, see you, Josh. Enjoy the item. I shall. Would your game be able to run on 2 or 3 gigabytes of RAM phones? Possibly. I've done no testing whatsoever on phones. It is a little bit slow to load initially, so I'm not sure. Well, I'd have to test it out. Don't ask why I'm playing Steam Engine Sim. Yeah, that's that's an odd choice, but you do you. The progression is an XP bar that Gives you new titles. Oh, I see. See that? Yeah, that's an example of like something that could be worked on. So progression. So like your experience gives you leads to or lends more than just titles. Yeah, I know. But most roguelites are like have some kind of progression system because they're roguelite. They've got usually some kind of like the next time around you'll have something a little extra or or only part of the game is roguelike. Free roam would be perfect for that game too. I don't know. The game, a lot of the game is highly dependent on the fact that you're sitting in one spot. But, I mean, you can make a free roam version where you have to run around. But it would be a little bit different. It would have to be quite a bit different. Like, I'd have to change a lot to make it free roam. Steam Engine Simulator gonna be Game of the Year. Actually, I've never seen 2 of the areas because we always fail before we get enough money to purchase passage to them. Right. I've seen a few areas. I like that they've gone for like really diverse and strange enemies. I think that's neat. But then also, like they could expand that further, honestly. But my problem with it, one of my problems with it is that the environments are a little bit bland. Like, at least from my perspective, everyone I've seen playing it, they've only ever been playing in that one, like, there's an outdoor environment which changes, which is cool. But then, see a Jamster? But then you go through into the building, whatever building you're looting, and it's always the same, like, scaffold style, or, like, catwalk style, catwalks, and then, like, corridors, concrete corridors, with, like, closable doors and stuff like that. Yeah, the buildings could do with, like, diversification. But then once you diversify the buildings, I think that game would become solid. Like, that, plus some progression elements. That game would become solid after that, I think. My CPU is shit, so normal engine. So there's a lot of cracking sounds, so Steam it is. I see. Doors is an example of roguelite, you mean? Interesting. Your game looks like it should at least have a free roam mode. I mean, you could walk around the environment with a game, like, the environment is from a pack that would let you roam the environment. But because I haven't, like, literally when I was testing it, it allowed for a free roam. But no, there's lots of stuff that if you can't see it, I tried to block it out. I tried to, like, delete it or get rid of it. So as soon as you start walking around, you'll notice stuff missing and stuff looking weird. So it's not really designed for it. What's your lo-fi music producer? It's just the lo-fi hip-hop girl. The lo-fi girl. Beats to relax and study to. I was told at one point that it's copyright free, but we'll see. We'll see if the whole stream just gets claimed. We'll see. Although you do not know true fear until you enter a room with 5 turrets. Oh no. To see some epic Steam Engine gameplay. I'm okay. Let's continue with this. And then hear rapidly approaching footsteps. Oh no, yeah. Sherry! I can't right now, but at some point I'll show that off. I'll show how it works. Sometimes the map generation's bad. Ah, I have seen a few people playing it where it's like they only have access to a very like they have like 3 or 4 rooms access, and then they have like one room that goes on to like a bunch more, but that one room has a door in it that has an enemy behind it that they had to lock to avoid the enemy like attacking them. And so they got like 2 pieces of loot, and that's it. They literally had no access to like 80% of the map because of they'd had one access way, which was not good. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that, where it's like a turret. There's just a turret on the main path. The game really needs to have more of a web-based design rather than like sort of it's got at the moment it's got like sort of thin string connections, which can lead to you missing out on like 80% of the map because of one enemy. Oh, you're gonna have me on the TV while you play a game? Okay, cool. Yeah. It just looked unfortunate. But then again, you have 3 opportunities to get all the loot you need. So, most of the time, apart from, like, in the earlier levels at least, you're still able to overcome those problems. There's some epic escapes, though. A friend managed to run out while everyone else died, being chased by, like, 3 creatures, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen, like, apparently you can get, like, a teleporter, which you can teleport people back to your ship with. And, there was a clip I saw of a guy with his, like, there was 4 people playing, but a guy and his wife were playing on the same team. And, they were just, like, all three of the guys were just hanging out in their ship. They clearly had gotten back, but the wife was still in the building somewhere. And they just hear the scream coming through the husband's microphone. You just hear this distant, ah! Ah! Screaming. And then, like, they're like, oh shit, we should teleport her. And apparently, yeah, you can get this teleporter, which you can just, like, as long as someone's in the ship, they can teleport a person back to the teleporter. And, they managed to teleport her back, but she was like still screaming when she came running through the teleporter. And, yeah, oh, so funny. Rorius is set on my second monitor while I sit here trying to make a Discord ticket system bot. Ah. Well, I wish you the best of luck to do that, to get that achieved. Yeah, true. you could get bad rolls 3 days in a row. That is true. Yeah, I wish you luck with that, Rocky. I hope it's functional so far. Oh, good. Well, I hope it achieves everything you wish wish it to. Normal day in Daisy. Yeah. Just screaming and running. Okay, outstanding visual style. What games did I play that would achieve that? These are sort of mostly generic modern, like, high graphics games. These games, the appears to find them at least they have like a real unique style to them. PUBG is very strange style. Viewfinder was cool, and it was very visually beautiful. What other games do they suggest? Ah, yeah. Yeah, all these games are very visually unique. It's tempting to vote for something I haven't played, honestly. Like something like Chance of Sindar. Sinar, sorry. I really want to play this. Chance of Sinar is like right up there as like one of the games like, just a game I really want to play. Let's nominate if you find it. Let's give it some love. Only crashed 2 times out of 15 tests. Ah, that's good. That's really good odds. Yeah. I'll anger the guy who made Steam Engine Sim by clicking his logo in the corner. Oh yeah, Mises Blue. Shit, I had that open to watch, but then I had to reset my computer and I forgot I had it open. And so I didn't end up watching it. Most Innovative Gameplay Award. Innovative Gameplay Award. Innovative gameplay. None of those are really innovative, I would say. Viewfinder is right up there. Let's just click that for now. If I know it, and I think it's more innovative. No, I think of the options that they've given me, Viewfinder probably is the most like unique gameplay. It has such a unique concept. Watch it on stream. Well, yeah, that's what someone wanted me to. Someone posted it in one of the reaction streams recently. But it's a movie. It's a movie-length movie thing. I can't watch a movie-length thing on my reaction streams. Watch it! Movie stream. It would be a movie that I could watch on the channel. Because, yeah, welcome back. It is something that I could watch because it's not copyright claimed, as far as I know. God, sorry I keep yawning. I had terrible sleep last night. What's this? Best game you suck at award. I do suck at Potion Craft. It has to be said. I loved the start of this game, but as it got more advanced, I got more and more frustrated with it. Potion Craft is one of those games that, I mean, it's probably been updated since I last played it. Be interesting to see what updates it's got recently. Yeah, I think they're still just upcoming features. They haven't actually updated it much. One second. Let's go to... Where would I have put Potion Craft? It's a simulator game. Potion Craft. Let's have a look. Devlog game optimization, devlog garden, new plants. Yeah, I don't think they've actually updated it with any new features, but they've been working on new features for a long time. Basically, my biggest gripe with Potion Craft was the fact that it had its whole loop was making potions, of course, but it felt like when I first started playing it felt like I was going to be able to have some control over my garden. You have your like potion garden where you have like a bunch of random, what is at least at this point in time, it's just randomly growing potion ingredients, and you have no idea where invisibility is in Potion Craft. I searched everywhere. Yeah, see, that was the problem, is that as you got more and more advanced, the potions that they would ask for got more and more advanced. And yeah, so like I did the same thing, where it's like I just like searched in far corners of the map and used so many ingredients to basically come up with nothing. And so, like, I was desperate for ingredients for more potions. So, because, like, I found it a frustrating balance between, like, exploration and just trying to sell stuff to make money. So, I found myself in an awkward spot. And, my biggest gripe that I found was that I was like, I wish I had more control over what ingredients I could get. Because, like, at any given time, it's like, I really need the things that make me go right on the potion grid, or the things that make me go up and to the left. You know, I need these plants, these mushrooms, whatever, these crystals, but they just would never, they wouldn't get sold for days in a row. For days and days, I'd be like desperate for this one product, and I just couldn't get it because it was entirely random chance. And that pissed me off so much that I stopped playing. I basically ended, like, my final thoughts on Potion Craft when I stopped playing were, this desperately needs some kind of gardening mechanic where you can choose what to plant in your garden and grow the things you want to grow. Because without having that control over what ingredients you get, without having any control over the ingredients whatsoever, it gets very frustrating in the later game, in my opinion. But yeah. Somehow I have 10,000 gold, so not an issue where I am in the game presently. Well, yeah, to be fair, like, money was never really an issue. Like, I never ran out of it. But, like, it was actually, I think for me it was actually more like the rep, what the hell's it called? I started like plateauing on my, on the amount of, I think it was, yeah, I started plateauing on my total money, but also on the reputation that my business had. I kept having to lose reputation, and then I would get it back, and then I'd lose it again, and get it back, and lose it again, and get it back, because I wanted to experiment with where potions were, but then I needed to also sell potions. So I just kept plateauing, and it just got really frustrating to me. I think it's somewhere on the left. Yeah. Bought myself Subnautica today. I'm ready to maybe suffer. I remember watching you play it. Yeah, I love Subnautica, but it's also one of the scariest games I've ever played. Just because it triggers my fucking thalassophobia so intently. It's not even really thalassophobia. It's not fear of the water. It's I have very specific phobia of giant leviathans being aware of my presence, looking directly at me, and it's, yeah. Let's just say the dragons in Elden Ring. I've been playing a bunch of Elden Ring recently. The dragons in Elden Ring trigger me so hard as well, just like the Subnautica leviathans. Be nice to the horrors. Only some of them bite. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe YouTube removes your message and just leaves an emoji sometimes. Yeah. No, I hate that too. You write out a whole message, and then at the end of the message, you have an emoji, and for some reason, it just, like, deletes the message. You only wanted to send an emoji, right? Eating muesli right now? Ah, oh, I should be eating too. But I have drink, so it will do. Oh, hey. I know you're not actually Margaret Lee. You're Margaret Lee's son, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what your first name is, but welcome to the stream. I think that's the case. Usually it's a... Oh, it's not the thing I thought it was. Fermented rye dessert, often eaten with... Oh. Oh, no, he meant the... he meant the cereal muesli. Okay. I'm not familiar with that. Hmm. It's like Poppy, Mommy. Anyway, okay. Best game I suck at. I could put Potioncraft down. Potioncraft is right up there. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna nominate it. Because it's a good game, but I just sucked at it. Well, I didn't suck at it. I reached a point where I started to struggle. And I didn't, instead of, persevering, I gave up. So, play a game you've nominated. Some other achievement things to do down here. Best Soundtrack Award. Okay. I'm kind of annoyed that all my entries are fucking those find the cat cat games. It's my own doing, but it's frustrating. Okay, oh yeah, The Last of Us Part 1 is on Steam. Huh. I'm tempted to vote for Katamari just because, even though I don't have this one, I know the Katamari music is amazing. Oh! I have to vote for it. This game, I want to play this on the channel. I would say one of the games in my list of things to show or to talk about today. Katamari music is really good. I have to vote for this though, because I literally listen to the music from this game on my phone. Actually, I listen to both. I listen to Katamari music on my phone as well, but this game I've actually played, and all the music is made by Anamanaguchi, and they're so good. I kind of want to play it just to maybe I will just to show off the music. It's all chiptune stuff, and it's just so cool. Anyway, outstanding story-rich game. In the building, cats too. Amazing story-rich game. Yep. Yeah. Baldur's Gate is really good. Story-rich game. If they have The Last of Us Part 2, I would vote for it. Love is all around. Fuck it. We'll go with Baldur's Gate because it's got such a web of story. You can like there's so many different variations on the way you interact with the world's story and with your character's story. It's wild. Katamari reroll playlist because I'm biased. Yeah. Honestly, if anyone here is not familiar with Katamari's music, Katamari reroll, it's it's the reroll playlist that it's my playlist. Oh, thank you. Did I finish the game on the channel? Oh, I don't think I did. Oh no, I think I did, but I don't have it on this playlist. Oh my god, I'll have to fix that. Wait, let me fix that. I think I played it on streams. Yeah. Katamari. Was it only one? Did I only stream it once? I only see one stream. Only one stream came up when I searched it. Pardon me, jeez.
Hey, we're live.
It's partly because I did Katamari
Someone's like selling.
and Thief Simulator.
I got a cow. I couldn't even see it.
Oh, it's the balloon cow.
Oh, you joined me in the stream. I just heard your voice digits. Yeah. There's the level where I'm like, I should put short. There's a level where I'm like rolling up the world. Yeah, and this, I think if I go here, this is also the level where you're like rolling up the actual world. Yeah, so I did finish it. And it looks like I did it in just the one stream. But I should add this to.
Let's see if I get a different number.
Can you just do it? Oh, I'll have to edit video. 1 second. I'll just do it over here. Edit video. Add it to the playlist. Put it in there. And Katamari Damashi. Okay, I'm gonna have to search it. I can't just like scroll through this endlessly. Kata Mari Damashi. Reroll. Save. There we go. Now it should have the now it should have the stream on the end of that playlist. Yeah. The balloon cow, yeah. Anyway, alright, so we got one more. Sit back and relax award. Okay, now it's tempting to give it to one of those cat games. Yeah. Sit back and relax. Games that you would like unwind to. I mean, I know what kind of games I would unwind to, but I don't see them in this. I mean, yeah, the friggin' cat things, I used to use them to de-stress. None of these are kind of the games that I would think of as relaxing to. I believe I'm on fire. Guess who I believe. I finished the whole... Ah, you finished the muesli ball. Well done. What is this? Park Beyond. I'm... What game would I think of as sitting, like, sit back and relax? Coral Island? Huh. Let's have a look. Vibrant layback reimagining of farming sim games. Ah. Live off the land, nurture animals, build relationships with a diverse cast of townfolk, and make the world around you more of a vital and harmonious place. Right. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks very Stardew Valley, which is a game that I would vote for as a sit back and relax game. Right. I mean, I'll give it the vote. Why not? Wait, do I have it on my wish list? It is on my wish list. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kill. Yeah. No, I'm all for those kind of games, honestly. I love... oh. I've nominated a game in each category now, haven't I? I haven't missed any categories. Yeah, 11 of 11. It didn't update this. Let's refresh the page. Okay, now it has. There we go. Yeah. Of the games that I immediately thought of when I thought of games that I would relax to. I mean, yeah, my cat finding cats in a in a painting, sure. But none of them like specifically would stand out. Yeah, games like Stardew Valley, uh, just a game with like chill music. Uh, like games like Unpacking, or I haven't played Unpacking yet. I want to play it. Or what's that game? Oh, I can't think of the names of them, but there's so many like that that I would love. Oh, games like Flower. Oh, so relaxing. It's such a good game to just relax to. I almost voted for City Skylines too, because these kind of games are also pretty relaxing once you get them going. Yeah. Townscaper. Yeah. Do I have any? No, okay. Alright, let's go back to this. So, we've got play a game you've nominated and review or update your review for a game you've nominated. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Really quick. Pause the music. I'm gonna load this game up. I haven't actually played it on Steam. I played it on PlayStation back when it was... Actually, just in case it controls better with a controller. Controller's not supported, apparently. Never mind. Even though it was on PlayStation back when I... Sure, whatever. The music in this slaps. It's so good. I am a little bit afraid that it's going to get extreme copyright claimed. I'm not sure what the status of the soundtrack is. Oh, okay. All good, Relic. Oh my god. Ubisoft, please. Come on. It would help if I had played it before on my computer. Yeah. No, the soundtrack in this game, it's like almost every track is freaking, oh my god, just fucking do it. Start the game. Yeah, it's oh my god. Just I've said yes 4 times now. God damn it. Oh my god, what the fuck? It's asked for permission for 5 separate. Oh my god, I have to log in. Ugh. uh, please be the. Did I not use the old password? Oh, did I already update it to the new one? Oh, God. The fuck? Oh my God, what password did I use? I haven't logged into Ubisoft Connect in a while. Sorry, 1 second. God fucking damn it. Maybe lowercase. Nope. Just try all the variations. No. I did type my email right, didn't I? Pretty sure it's that one. Oh, see you, Linux. God damn it. Fucking Ubisoft. Uh, what other password could I possibly have used? What other password could I possibly have used? I'm gonna have to recover my password. Fucking hell. I refuse cookies. Okay. Unless I use a different email? Pretty sure I use my normal email. Alright, let's have a look. Is there... Okay, let's just go with this. Actually, no, I'm gonna... Because I don't care as much about this account. Okay. It has been updated. Now, work over here, please. Oh, God, now it works. I swear that was the password I had before. I don't know what happened. Maybe I changed it to a dumb password because it was annoying me. God damn it. I have to do two-step authentication as well. Ugh. The Crew 2 surprisingly actually works even oh wait. Okay, wait, Ubisoft. Shit, I should have clicked the this is a trusted device. That doesn't ask again. Don't you fucking dare. It almost screwed up my settings because of the way my screen is. Okay, now. It better work. I was unable to find your password, but here's your IP address. If you saw the HBO series and seen how different they look there, uh, the HBO Bill or Frank? I don't know whether that Bill or Frank. Oh. Why is it so quiet? Okay, I think it's just gonna grow in sound. It's still pretty quiet. Please don't blow out my eardrums when the game starts. That's right. Winners don't eat meat. The music in this is so charming. I haven't seen The Last of Us on HBO. For some reason the volume is quite low. Don't want the VHS to come destroy your ears. Okay, but it's really the music in the game that's the bit. I mean, the menu music's pretty good too. I don't know. It's hard to it's probably like a mixture of nostalgia and it's maxed out. It's so quiet. I've got volume at like 100. I was gonna say, there isn't any, like, just... Old games used to have, like, play the different sound, files to test them out. Games like Sonic used to have, like, the sound room thing where you could just, like, play any sound from the game. The music was too powerful, they had to nerf it, yeah. The sound isn't unlockable nowadays. That's true. That's true. Or DLC. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's DLC nowadays. You pay for like the like theater DLC and it lets you play back audio and video from the game. I was gonna say, if I just... Let's just go into the game. I'll just play as Scott. I think the Frozen Suburbs is one of my favorite tracks. Is it this one? I think it's... Oh god, I don't know what the controls are. But yeah, it's like an old school, like, one of these kind of games. These, like, side-stepping, scrolling beat 'em up games. It's actually a lot of fun. I played right through this game back when it was on PS3. And it's all, like, Canadian. All the currency you get loonies and toonies. From the characters as well as saints and stuff like that. That's right. Oh god. Ah! I'm doing terribly. Oh god. Ah. I don't know the controls, so there's like, oh, there I did a special move. I hit no one. But yeah, it's just a really cool game. Really, like, old school feeling. And the music's just... The music as you go through it is super cool. I don't think I probably did it justice, honestly, but we'll leave it there. Oop. I muted myself briefly. Let's just say there's a bunch of tracks from this game that I frequently listen to while I'm like driving to work and stuff like that. It's super cool. And I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. I don't know if that whole segment's gonna have to be cut out. But yeah, for those who don't know, Katamari Damacy also has amazing soundtrack. Especially Lonely Rolling Star is like my absolute favorite from that game. Wait. What category would I have put Katamari Damacy in? Would I have put it in arcade? I did. I know myself too well. Would you be willing to give Cordosis a shot? So, I went from fucking weirdly quiet to really quiet Scott Pilgrim to like extremely loud Katamari Damacy. Wait, it's why isn't it reacting? It's not moving. Can I connect the controller? There we go. I wasn't pressing them together, that's why. Yeah. It's because I wasn't pressing them. What did I just do? Okay. I know this one plays it. I'm pretty certain this one plays the song I'm looking for. From the PlayStation 2, yeah. Ophio cordyceps shot in your body. Lots of us reference found here, definitely. Yeah. Hopefully that wasn't copyrighted, yeah. No, I'd rather not have fungus. Yeah. This heckin' song. Oh, I love it so much. Oh. Come on, back up. I'm not planning on doing well, I'm just planning on playing it for a bit, for a second. You just gotta let it build up for a second. Oh god. Can I pick these up yet? I can. Oh, I can pick the littler ones up. No! Get back here. This was a mistake. Please. The whole point of this level, this is a twins level, so you gotta pick up twins. Oh, you gotta pick up multiples of things. Isn't it? Oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, how do you turn? It's not turning properly. I figured it out. I got it. Sorry, this is like my favorite. It's my favorite song from this game. My absolute favorite. Oh god. Yeah, if you haven't seen Katamari Damacy before, it's a really cool game. This is it. This is the premise. Is you roll shit up, make big ball. Yeah, and you can only roll things up once you're a large enough size to do so. Come on. And, yeah, eventually you get big enough to roll people up. You start rolling people up. And all the while there's amazing music playing. One of the other ones that I really like is the oh, what's it called? I forget the name of it, but it's like an old like crooner style song. It's called like Rolling in the Sky? No, what the heck? I've completely forgotten how the freaking song goes. Oh god. Oh god, no. Turn around. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, this game controls very strangely. It's one of those things where it's like, at first, you'll probably be thrown off by the way the game controls. It did have lyrics, actually. Rollick in the Sky. It was I can't think of it while this song is playing. But it's basically about it's about Katamari Damacy. Like the lyrics are just describing Katamari Damacy, basically. I love the flow of this game is great as well, where you just get into this like groove of like you like speed up as you get bigger and bigger. You do start to slow down again later, but like there's this middle time where it's like you're just like rolling through everything. I was trying to pick up the sumo guy or the wrestler guy, whatever he is. Oh, so good. I wasn't gonna keep playing, but I might just finish the level. It is 7 minutes away, so maybe not. Yeah, once I finish this level, once I'm done with this, I'll try and think of the song lyrics for that other song. It's a witch flying on a broomstick. Oh, see you, Roller. Sorry, I didn't confirm the song before you went. I'm having too much fun. Just playing Katamari Damacy. I pulled the police officer out of the car. It's funny. It's a good game, it's so good. It's so much fun. It's so weirdly, like, it's a game that maybe perhaps from a distance it might not seem that fun at first. Like, it's like, oh yeah, a very basic premise and like a pretty niche game. But then you start playing it and you're like, man, this is fun. Noises and shit. It's just really silly, and that's what makes it so much fun. The screaming and stuff is funny. Okay, wait, no. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Oh, oopsies. Let's just freaking close it. But yeah, so that's Katamari Damacy. I've never played any. Like, until I played Katamari Damacy Reroll, I'd never played a Katamari game. Even though I was a PlayStation fan. The Katamari game is kind of just like zoomed past my attention. Like, I remember seeing Katamari, I think the original Katamari Damacy, I remember seeing that in rental stores. Video rental stores. But I never picked it up just because it's got such a weird, strange cover. It doesn't tell you what it is. I never like dared to try it. But yeah, no, the song that I'm thinking of is uh it's like uh I wanna whirl you up into my life. It rolls up to be a single star in the sky. Oh, do you love me? I wanna roll you up into my life. It rolls up to be. I love that song. it's, it's such a good song. Oh, another game with amazing music. Hotline Miami. I was just watching a video about Hotline Miami the other day. Too bad all the music in Hotline Miami is copyright claimed. So I basically can't play it on YouTube. Uh, but yeah. There was one thing left. Like I've done 3 of the things, right? Yeah, play a game you nominated. I need to now review a game. Uh hmm. Um should I? Scott Pilgrim. I'll go to Scott Pilgrim on the store. Yeah, because actually, I played Scott Pilgrim vs. Worlds for a brief moment. It's in my list of games that I like want to play on the channel at some point. The fact that it has no controller support is really upsetting to me. Que Sera Sera, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could not for the life of me remember what it was called. Um, but I mean, or I was about to say, there's a couple other ones that I remember. It's like one that's called like Gin and Tonic, I think, and there's one that's called uh, nope, it's gone. The name's gone. Um, there's like a rap one. There's like a Japanese rap song that was quite good. I mean, they're all great. They're all great in their own way. What the hell was I gonna say? Um, oh right, I should turn this back on. Yeah. so, so that's why it was a tough choice for me between this and Katamari Damacy. Even oh no, it wasn't because it wasn't. That's the thing. That's the reason why I chose Scott Pilgrim is that I know Scott Pilgrim. That Katamari game that was in that list was actually one of the new Katamari games. If I go edit your nominee, it was. I say new. I think it's still a remake. Yeah, we love Katamari Dama. Yeah, we love Katamari. Which I have never played. But I'm sure it has amazing music as well. Like, knowing Katamari Damacy, this game is sure to have amazing music as well. But I don't know for certain. Yeah. Right, I was gonna really quick, as part of this, write a review. If you love old school arcade beat 'em up and retro chip, is that one word? Chiptune music, this is the game for you. Sure. There. There we go. Now I got all the things for the Steam Awards. Yay! You haven't played We Love Katamari either? Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, for whatever reason, as I was saying before, for whatever reason, I never got my hands on a Katamari game. Like, I remember being aware of Katamari, but I feel like I became aware of it, like, after it was a big thing. Well, after it was around. Like, I became aware of it in the PS3 era, for instance, and I knew what it was and what it was about, but I knew nothing really about it. I knew the premise of the game, like, you roll stuff up. And then I played sometime mid to late PS3 era, I played the game Wonderful End of the World. As part of the Portal 2, Potato Sack pack. Wonderful. And there we are. Yeah, I played this. And I played this on the channel as well before. I played it on a stream at some point. I think it was on a stream. It might have been in a video, I don't remember. The Wonderful End of the World. It's basically Katamari. And this was the first time I'd ever played a game like that. This is instead of playing as a ball, you know, a prince rolling up a ball, in this one you play as this like content golem. It's hard to say. Yeah, you're technically the goddess who is trying to save the world, but you puppet a golem of sorts. You have this like puppet that you run around the space, and the puppet picks stuff up, and then the idea is that they're trying to make a planet anew. They're trying to make a new planet from all the stuff on Earth. Yeah. You can try to rescue as much of Earth's greatness as you can before the end arrives. In the beginning, you roam the Earth. Yeah. You start off roaming, you know, just picking up tiny stuff, and eventually you're picking up whole, like, just like Katamari Damacy, you end up, like, picking up whole cities. Whole, like, I think you end up picking up whole lands, whole landscapes. My cousin didn't own it, or at least not the one that was in Florida, so I couldn't easily borrow it. Right, yeah. But he did have the first one. Yeah. That's the thing, is I think most people are aware of and played and loved Katamari Damacy. I don't know that the later games had as much love. But I still really want to play it. I still really want to play Katamari. We Love Katamari. Weirdly, though, actually, I have a feeling it was actually We Love Katamari that I saw. Katamari. Let's have a look at... Let's see if I can see the cover. PS2, pal. Maybe not. What did Katamari Damacy look like? Katamari Damacy. Okay, it was more likely that it was Katamari Damacy. I just remember this, like, abstract cover that was just, like, a cow on a field with, like, a rainbow. And that appears to be... I don't remember the ball in the background. That appears to be what Katamari Damacy's PS2 cover looks like. And yeah, because of that, I had no idea what it was, and I was like, this is a weird game. But I never risked picking it up from the video store, so I just never played it. But there's a bunch of Katamari games, isn't there? What other Katamari series? There's a bunch of games in the series. There's so many games. Oh, Me and My Katamari is another one. Yeah, there's... In the span of 2 years, 2004 and 2005, oh, Me and My Katamari is a portable system game. So, 2004, Katamari Damacy. 2005, We Love Katamari. Also in 2005, Me and My Katamari. Oh, and then there's also Beautiful Katamari. Yeah, is it to say what like mainline games there are? Oh, Beautiful Katamari only came out on Xbox 360. Oh, and Katamari Forever, that's it as well. Katamari Forever came out on PS3. And Touch My Katamari came out on PlayStation Vita. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's a ton of games. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 19 games, including the remakes. There are 19 Katamari games, if you include the remakes. 17 if you include non-reroll ones. Because there might be some remakes that came out midway through. But, yeah. So many of them are for mobile only, though. There's one that's like mobile only, there's iOS, there's an iOS one, and then there's like an Android one. Mobile phones, yeah. Welcome back, Josh. Currently trying to break puzzles on ASM for RNG. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah. See, I remember in hindsight hearing about Katamari Damacy, We Love Katamari. I feel like I also remember Me and My Katamari. I honestly don't remember most of them. Katamari Forever, I remember that. But after that, there's nothing. None of them are familiar to me. Until the re-rolls. Oh, I haven't looked at it yet. 1 second. Let's have a look. I have 2 pending trade offers. Wait, it said I had 2, but I only have 1. Ah. Shortness of breath. Oh, because it's the opposing force mask. Nice. Why, thank you. Stop! Why, thank you. Yeah. Once again, I'll have to remember to equip it when I get into TF2. So much rolling ball content, yeah. Dear. I got the shortness of breath, but it's worth like 20 cents. Ah, yeah, that's alright. I don't really care about what the items are worth in terms of items I don't have or want to equip, you know. It's only when, it would only be if I was, like, planning to sell it that I would worry about how much it's going to cost. Or how much I can get it for. Anyway, so, now that we've done the Game Awards stuff, I wanted to show my desktop off. Because, there's a bunch of games that oh my god, Ubisoft Connect. There's a bunch of games that I lined up or I'd planned to play at some point that I just have sitting on my desktop. Oh, see you, Linden Beat. Yeah, also, hi and goodbye. Got to go to sleep. Okay, have a good sleep. Good night. Got a question for you. What's your opinion on the YouTube ad blocker situation? So, my opinion on the ad blocker situation... I have mixed feelings, because on one hand... my feelings are nuanced and mixed, because... First of all, as a creator, I have that bias of, like... I would appreciate people supporting my channel by watching ads. However, I was always of the opinion that there are always going to be people who want to not watch the ads, and that's fine. That's why I personally always had, like, when I set up my videos and streams and stuff, I always set it so that the videos have skippable ads. So, like, you would, at most, you should only ever have to watch, when I originally set things up, the plan was that you should only ever have to watch 5 seconds of ads. So, first, like, okay, I'll separate myself from it. Like, outside of, like, the creator perspective, I personally think it's silly the way that YouTube is approaching it. I know that they've been very good about it. Like, for a long time, they've not bothered to fight it. Them going back on that essentially now and trying to fight it is, let's just say they're any favor they gained by not going after it, they're rapidly losing by going after it now. I know a lot of people are saying if it wasn't for YouTube ad problems, e.g. really explicit ads, gory ads, yes. Yeah, no, that is a very true point. As a creator, we don't have really any, well, we have very limited control over what ads play on our videos. And so, yeah, there are people who have had really disgusting ads, or, like, ads that just are against their message. Oh, did they added a delay? I haven't noticed because I have premium. I'm assuming that stops the delay. Weird. That's scummy. Yeah. No, so as I was saying, like, personally, I think it's pointless them trying to fight it, because you knock one ad blocker out, they're just breeding an environment for more and more advanced ad blockers. It's not going to stop ad blocker. Ad blockers will always be around. They'll always manage to find ways to get around the systems. So, all they're doing is feeding into an environment of more and more advanced ad blockers. Sorry, my nose is doing something weird. So, yeah. So first of all, I think the whole fight is pointless. Secondly, I have a secondary gripe. It's sorry to rant about this kind of stuff, but I just can't use it anymore since I have a foreskin soldier style. What the fuck? Yes, fair enough. No, I was gonna say I have a secondary gripe. The ad blocker problem, the ad blocker thing, questionable, but ultimately as a creator, it's beneficial for me. You know. So I have a vested interest in saying, "Oh no, it's fine," but I personally think it's stupid. I personally think it's a waste of like energy and time. Well, it's a waste of everyone's time. However, my problem that I actually have, I have a different problem. I don't have a problem with them trying to combat ad blockers so much. I have a problem with the fact that, I don't know if you guys have heard, but recently YouTube has decided that creators no longer have control over what kind of ads play. Whereas previously, I used to always have skippable ads ticked, banner ads, like side ads. You could get ads along the sides, you get ads at the bottom of the video, and I would have skippable ads, and I would always have non-skippable ads turned off. As a creator, I always refuse to have unskippable ads at the start of my video, or anywhere in my video. And I would always have mid-rolls turned off. I have, across my channel, as apart from the really old videos, which I had no control over, everything as of the point where I gained monetization, everything beyond that, I never put mid-rolls in my ads. In my ads. I never put mid-rolls in my videos or streams or anything like that. But recently, as of like last week or something, or a couple weeks ago, YouTube changed this YouTube Studio so that now you either have ads on or off. And you can still choose mid-rolls. You can still like manually handle mid-rolls, and so I opt to manually handle mid-rolls, and then I just don't put any mid-rolls in. But now basically you either have ads on or off in terms of where ads go on your video. You can't choose whether they're at the start or at the end, or you can't choose if they're skippable or not. They've just taken all those controls away, and any new videos and streams that are coming out are now going to have unskippable ads at the start and end of them without creator consent. Yeah. So from this point on, I have contemplated just turning off ads on my channel because I make so little from the advertisements. In terms of money I make from YouTube, I make it from you guys signing up as members and donating to the channel. I don't make any money I make so little money from advertising that it is very tempting to just turn it all off, because I disagree with the methods that YouTube is going. Taking away creator control of their own videos and ads, stuff like that, is, in my opinion, completely counterproductive. They want it. They like their argument is that it's like, oh, the statistics show that like less than this many people, like they have these stats that they've pulled from somewhere that suggest that whether having skippable or unskippable ads doesn't change viewership, or it changes it very minimally. And they say that having mid-roll, like there was a whole bunch of stuff about the changes that they made that were like, there's very minimal differences between the two options. And my problem with that is that the kind of content that they're testing, like they did A/B testing at some point, as they typically do. They always do these like little tests where they don't ask for permission. They just randomly change the ad rules on someone's channel, and then they test to see the viewership difference. They test to see the analytical difference. Problem is that most of the time, I'm pretty sure, they don't test on small channels like mine to see whether, you know, whether someone will be willing to sit through a 30-second ad just to get one of my streams or videos. Sure, you might be willing to sit through a 30-second ad to watch the latest Mr. Beast video or whatever. But on my channel, my channel is smaller and less, you know, the people are less drawn to it. So, how does it affect a channel like mine? I don't know. I personally think that it's deeply unfair that they take away all of our controls like that. And, yeah, I hope that they revert those changes, because I'm very, very upset about it. And I've seen other channels talk about that too. Talk about how it's like in fact, I've seen a channel that I watched that talked about it. They actually said that they were just going to turn off. They just turned off all their monetization because it wasn't worth it for them to have unskippable ads. My problem is that because I have YouTube Premium, I don't see these things. I only hear about it in hindsight. So, yeah. People on the channel, you guys will have to let me know if you start seeing, like, let me know if it starts becoming really obnoxious If the ads start becoming really obnoxious, I might just turn off ads on the channel. Yeah. Anyway, for those of you who are still here, who want to talk about more about games, I don't know if Zach is still here, but Zach would be interested to know that I at some point plan to play both Twisted Metal 1 and 2. At the moment, yeah, you guys who are here, you get a little insight on what I'm currently working on, and what I'm currently planning. And plans may fall through, but at the moment, I'm playing Elden Ring in my own time, but I'm recording the video game footage. Because I plan to have some mini-series of sorts where I talk about, basically walk people through the rest of the game that I haven't recorded. We got up in the series that we were playing when I was playing Elden Ring on the channel. We got to episode 50, where we defeated Star Scourge Radahn, who's one of the guys with he's one of the bosses with a fragment of the Elden Ring. And then we streamed it shortly after that and did like a 3-hour stream where I just did a bunch of stuff. But then, after streaming that stream, I realized I was not going to be able to stream the rest of the game. It just was too long, and there's too much just, like, me figuring stuff out in between doing stuff, that Elden Ring, I was just like, Elden Ring doesn't make for a good stream game, in my opinion. There's too much of me looking at a map to figure out what's where, and so I thought what I'll do is I'll just record myself playing and finishing Elden Ring, and then I'll do like a little commentary over the top of the video and like only talk about the highlights, like cut it hard back. So already I've recorded like about 28 hours of me playing it. 28 hours of footage. Or, 28 or 29 hours of footage of me, like, just playing through parts of Elden Ring. And so I'm just gonna, at some point, cut it into tiny fragments. Cut it as hard back as possible. And just talk about where I went and what I did to finish the game. Because there were some people who have commented on the last episode on the channel. Oh, hey, Mika. There's some people who have commented on the last episode of Elden Ring, being like, "What happened to the series? Where, like, are you planning to play it again, like to finish the game?" So I thought I'd do that at some point. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to finish the game, and I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to edit something like that, something ridiculously long like that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Then, if Josh is still here, we played Crash Tag Team Racing not too long ago. I've got Nitro Kart, Crash of the Titans, and Mind of a Mutant lined up as well. While the majority of, like, emulation stuff, I've always strived to own the emulated game. This series, these games are the only ones that I've downloaded at some point. But I'm actively working on purchasing all 4 of these games. But I just don't have any money at the moment, so I can't do it. I wanna legally own them, ideally. I buckled and played Tag Team Racing, but I'm going to make up for that fact by owning it myself soon enough, sooner rather than later. It could take weeks, months, yeah. Editing like 50 hours was probably going to end up as like 50 hours of Elden Ring into something. It's going to take a long time. It will not be coming out this year. It'll be something in the distant future. But I will finish it because I want to finish it personally. I keep looking at it in my list and being like, oh, I want to get back to that, and I have now got back to it. But yeah, it's in terms of anything on the channel, it's gonna be a long time. Yeah, Twisted Metal 1 and 2 is part of like old games. These were acquired from like those sites where it's like abandonware stuff. These games are impossible to get a hold of, like PlayStation 1 copies. Yes. Before I get to this stuff, we'll finish the stuff on the desktop. These games are impossible to get copies of, the PS1 copies. So yeah, there's these sites that have like abandonware stuff, and these games were on it, so I've got that. Someone suggested Big Rigs Over the Road Racing as like a comical, silly game. We got Marble Blast here. Once again, it was a game that was able to be acquired for free, I think because of how old it is. So yeah, I've got Marble Blast as a potential future game that I've been meaning to line up, but I just haven't lined it up yet. These games, these have been sitting on my desktop for years, like since like 2018 or 2019. Old Puppet Combo games that I got at some point and never got around to playing them. Then we got some mods, some like Half-Life 2 mods or Portal mods or whatever. These were I got ages ago. I think Nathan suggested these. I think it was Nathan. They're all like the Half-Life 2 games, but with Portal Gun added, like modified Half-Life 2, so that they'll work with the Portal Gun, and you can play through the whole games with the Portal Gun. I forget what this is. V of the V. Oh, it's a satellite game. I think Zach suggested this actually, and this game Midgard, which is another Half-Life 2 mod. So yes, those are all the games on my desktop that have been like put there to remind me that I need to play them. Do I have it on here? Yes. So Zach also gave me a newer copy, a later edition version of Night of the Circus demo. I actually want to record it though. I want to do a video of it, so I've been holding off while I've been working. But yeah, there'll be a new iteration of Night of the Circus at some point in the future. Probably in December, but I can't guarantee anything. Yeah, and then yeah, so we've got a big old list of things. 7 Days to Die. Yes, I've been meaning to play this, and I know a bunch of you guys have it. So it will be like probably a multiplayer stream at some point. I think I was holding off. There was a reason I was holding off at first, but yeah. This will come. This will come in the near future. Agent A. This is a game I played the demo version of this ages ago. I've been meaning to play it. Alan Wake. I really want to play this because I've been really meaning to play Alan Wake because Alan Wake 2 is now out, and Alan Wake 2 is apparently very good. Nathan just bought me a Man of the Adventure. So I almost played it today. I almost played it in today's stream because it's a game you can finish in like a single stream. So I was very tempted to play this today. Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing that on my own time. I don't think I'll do this on the channel, but it's a lot of fun for anyone who's interested. We'll play this sooner rather than later. Celeste. I've just been meaning to play it for ages. Very cool platformer game. Will be very hard. I wanted to play this as part of like silly Halloween games. I've been meaning to play this for a long time actually. For anyone who's played the Day Shift at Freddy's games, or have seen me play the Day Shift at Freddy's games, Yeah, made by the same developer. Very silly. But I really want to play it. But I'm like so hesitant to play it because it's supposed to be really stupid and silly and funny. But I wonder if people will not tune into it because of what the game looks like and sounds like. I'm like hesitant about this one. Dread X Collection, I love it. When we played Dread X Collection 2 though, either because I was really tired or people just weren't that interested, people tuned out towards the end of the stream, and we only had 2 viewers by the end of the stream. So, but once again, I'm a little hesitant to keep playing the Dread X Collection games, but I really love them. I think they're really cool, and I want to. There's something I really want to do in December, which I've hinted at a few times, that I'm hoping people will have time for, but it's a bit. We'll see. I'm leaving it a bit late. Yeah, Elden Ring, Evil Within, another game I meant to play on Halloween. I was so sad that over Halloween I just was like sick or working or both, and so I just didn't. I like streamed like 3 times in October, I swear. And so I Evil Within, I was supposed to play Evil Within over October, sorry, and I just never got to it. It was the same with Alan Wake, I think. But I also think I lined up too many games and then got nervous about playing any of them. Hellblade was another one. Henry Stickmin Collection, this is something I want to just play at a random time, just when I want to play something silly. I nearly played this the other day as well, actually. House, another horror game. If you haven't, I have actually seen someone play House. I think it was Markiplier played this like a while back. Very cool game. I think it might not. I don't know if it'll make a good stream game because it's one of those games where you have to reset over and over and over, and keep trying over and over to get like new outcomes. It's kind of like a better recording game than a streaming game. Someone suggested I play this, but I have no idea what this game is, other than a platformer. It's such a weird looking game. Another like cool little platformer that I wasn't sure about. Okay, and now Stranger's Wrath, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Really want to play this. This is a retro throwback. This is in the same pile for me as the PS2 games. That's right. I meant to go over or PS1/PS2. I meant to talk about that too. I'll come to the. I want to show people the list of PS1 and PS2 games that I have, because I kind of wanted December, and part of me wanted November as well, but I knew November was going to be busy. November and December, I kind of wanted to be the retro throwback era of the channel. I kind of want to have like a retro throwback season, but then also I kind of just want the whole channel to have a bunch of retro throwback stuff. So I've been wanting to play this for ages. Let's just say it. I played Munch's Odyssey on the channel, which is the game that came before this. And Munch's Odyssey was a lot of fun to play on the channel, and I feel like people enjoyed it as well. People had a lot of fun with it, like in and around the stream. So Stranger's Wrath is a little bit different a game, but made by the same developer, same kind of humor, and yeah, it could be. I think it'll be. I'll really enjoy returning to this, but yeah, I don't know how people will react to it, as well as the modern version of Abe's Exodus, Oddworld Soulstorm. This game came out years ago. It's an Oddworld game. You'd think I'd have played it immediately, but I still have not played it. Mainly because I heard bad things about it and I was too nervous to play it. But I still really want to get my hands on this and give it a go. Because I want to play it. But I'm also gonna be sad most of the game. Like, there's a fair portion of this game that I'm gonna be like, ah, because they cut characters from the story that I loved. Let's just say that this was a reimagining of Abe's Exodus, but it doesn't include a bunch of the characters, like, because it's a reimagining and not a remake, like they did. They remade Abe's Odyssey, but then they didn't remake Abe's Exodus. They did a reimagining of Abe's Exodus. And so, yeah, Soulstorm is a very different game with a very different story. It still has a bunch of the same story beats, but, like, a bunch of the characters are no longer the same, and they changed the structure of the game, and I just know I won't enjoy it as much as I enjoy just the original Abe's Exodus. Phoenix Wright, I very nearly returned to this before October. Back in August, once again when I was like super sick. I so nearly returned to Phoenix Wright because I saw some stuff about it. I saw like a YouTube video that was talking about some Ace Attorney stuff, and oh, it's so good. Once again, the music in this is so good. Wait, I'm gonna find Ace. I think it's about a tourney. Pursuit music. This freaking this music that plays when you when you go like objection, and then this freaking piece comes on. It's so good. I love it so much. It brings me so much joy. It's when you're like, but you said that this was the case, and then you lied and you did this, and they're like, ah, they're like sweating and shit. Ah, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Anyway, it's so good. Oh, the Ace Attorney game is so good. But the reason I've held back from playing them for so long is that because none of the characters are voiced, I have to voice all the characters, and since I've started streaming, like since I basically only stream, it's just really hard for me to voice all the characters, you know. Especially I stumble over my words all the time, so it's a bit rough for me to do games like this. They're better in a recorded setting, I think. Yeah. The Rusty Lake games. Once again, October. I was planning to play these because these are sort of weird, freaky point-and-click games. I love point-and-click games. We had a brief period there where I played a bunch of point-and-click games. Rusty Lake and Sally Face, both like point-and-click style games with like horror elements to them. Sally Face, I really want to play Sally Face. The only reason I haven't, or one of the only reasons I haven't come to actually play it, is that it's as far as I remember, it's very long. It's a real long game. And once again, no voice acting. I'd have to voice everything. So I really want to play it, but I can't. Yeah, exactly. Sally Face is good, but you haven't finished it. Yeah, Sally Face is a great. I remember watching someone play. I think it was Jacksepticeye played it back in the day. Oh my god. I remember watching Jacksepticeye play at least episode 1 of the game, and thinking, man, this is a cool game. And it's out now. Like the whole game's out, but yeah, it's just time and yeah, it's 4 hours in it so far. So we'll update you. Yeah, okay, thank you. I will say, yeah, the if I recall, the series, the whole game, all the episodes, it's like 20 something hours, isn't it? Sally Face. How long to beat? I know how long to beat's only an approximation, but oh, that's shorter than I thought. It'd be like 2 or 3 streams, unless I botch it up. Yeah, leaning more towards 3 streams. It's actually not as long as I thought. Yeah. I think it's also, as I said, the element of like having to read having to read all the dialogue as the characters and stuff. That I think I missed something somewhere, and I don't know if that changes the ending. Right, true. I don't know. I don't know anything about the endings and stuff like that, if there are multiple endings or not. No idea. I love the Sam Max games, and I've been meaning to play this remake of the original Telltale Games version. Yeah. Let's just say I have all the Sam Max games. If I go down here, or at least all the Telltale Games ones. Telltale Games. I have all the Sam Max games. Series 1. Back when each episode of the series would come out as a separate game. So suddenly, I bought the Telltale Games pack way back in the day, and it just filled my at the time my playlist was only like 30 games at most, and then I bought the Telltale Games pack and it jumped up to like 100 games because of just how many, not 100, but it jumped up hugely, like doubled my library because of the way that they handled the games back in the day. Yeah. It's the Sam Max 1. This is Sam Max 1. Oh, give Steam a second. Steam doesn't like it when I select multiple games because it has to load all the folders. Yeah, so there's 6 episodes for the first Sam & Max game. Sam & Max Save the World is just Sam & Max episode 1. Oh dear. But, yeah, in modern times, they just have one entry, you know? In the original, back in the day, they would release each episode, because they released it episodically, they would release each episode as a separate game. And, it meant that you have all these separate entries. There's also a VR Sam & Max game I haven't played. Wallace and Gromit, Tales of Monkey Island, Strong Bad. Hector was a disgusting but hilarious series. I remember getting Back to the Future later on. I actually haven't played Back to the Future. That's one of the few... Oh, and the Puzzle Agent games. There's a few of these series that I never played. Like Back to the Future and Strong Bad. I never played them because I just never got around to it. And like The Wolf Among Us. Yeah. Anyway, back to up here. So yeah, I want to play Sam & Max. The Sam & Max games are really funny, in my opinion. And I feel like I know that plenty of people would find them fun, but it's just getting people to actually watch the episode or stream or whatever, getting them to actually interact with it in the first place to then enjoy the series. It's another one that I'm hesitant, but I really want to because I played the games back in the day. Satisfactory. RNG's been bugging me to play that for a while. It's, looks like a really cool game, and I know I would enjoy the hell out of it. But it's just like dedicating some time to playing it. Scott Pilgrim, another throwback game. We just had a look at it. I'd probably almost want to do that as a video rather than a stream though, just because I don't think I'd want to. I don't think I'd want to show the moment to moment because it is a beat 'em up and this. Although the music's really good, so I would want to let the music just play out. It's hard to say It's hard to say what I'll do with that, but I do really want to revisit it. Another weird horror game that I acquired during October. Didn't get around to playing it. Someday You'll Return, a Czech game that I thought Tiana might be interested in joining me for. But, once again, this Someday You'll Return is like 24-hour long game. I have no idea if it'll be worth it. Vampire, looks like a cool game. If I'm not mistaken, made by Don't Nod, which are the people behind, yeah, don't nod. Some people behind Life is Strange. Heard good things about it, want to play it, but again, don't know how it will do on the channel. Also wanted to play it during October, but couldn't. Walking Dead. I fully intended. This was like... This has... Season 2 of this has been... Like... A hair's width away from being started multiple times on the channel. But for some reason, it's just each time it always gets cock-blocked by something. This has, like... this has, like, on no fewer than, like, 4 or 5 occasions, near, like, been like, this close to starting, and then something comes up, and it just... I can't stream, or... something blocks it from starting, and then I feel like I don't have the time to dedicate to it, so I end up doing something else instead. Something shorter. Oh, and there's all these VR games that I've been wanting to, like, games that have VR modes, or VR games that I've been meaning to revisit. Because I got my VR set up. I did that video on the channel. I agree, ASM. I spent all that. I made that video on the channel where I was like, I'm setting up my VR so I can play more VR. I played some VR off camera, and I haven't played any VR since. Just the fact that VR requires, like, different setup. It requires me to not be at my desk. It requires me to be behind my desk. Like, I'm no longer in front of my desk when I record VR. I'm behind it, and so in order to, like, check that things would be working on the screen, I can't just, like, lift my headset up and look. I'd have to come all the way around outside of the VR space to check it. It's just a lot more of a hassle. And so I just haven't not got around to it. But yeah, I wanted to try some things in VR that I haven't tried yet. Budget Cuts 2. I want to revisit Myst in VR. But yeah, so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, and the First Tree. I mean, that's been lined up as like a one-off stream game for literal years. It's sat in my active series folder for literal years. I think Tiana got it for me or suggested it to me at one point, and just have not played it for whatever reason. But that's it. Other games like Animal Rescue, I just added them to my active series because I was still like looking at what the hell they are. I don't have any intention of playing it. I just wanted to check it. It's some weird game. It looks like medieval, but then also you have like a zoo. It's weird. Alveoli, like a one-off thing. I don't even know what this is. Yeah. I think that's it. But there's... Oh, right. So that's the Steam list. Now, I want to show... These are... So I've acquired a few new games since I last like showed all my PlayStation games. But if I show off all my... I'll change this to... So by type. So you can just like look at one or the other. These are all the games that I have on PlayStation. PlayStation 1. These are all backups of my physical discs that I own. So, what I'll do is oh god. Wait. I'll just do that. Where was it again? In here. Yep. There we go. All my PS1 and PS2 games that I own. All retro games that I want to revisit at some point. And yeah. these are... I don't have the ones that I downloaded on the desktop in here, but these are all the games that I physically own discs of and want to... at some point, I'd be willing or wanting to play every single one of these games. Yeah, maybe not every single one, but almost every single one of these games. Yeah. Oh, this isn't 162 items, or this isn't 81 games. Several games have multiple discs, so there's a few there. Oh, for people who are interested in what I've got 6 new games in recent history that I've added to my list. I managed to get my hands on Riven. I managed to get a PS1 copy of Riven. So I got the 5-disc monstrosity that is Riven. I got a copy of that. I got a copy of a game I never thought I'd ever see the disc copy of, called Unholy War. Unholy War is this weird, like, fighting game where you play as these, like, weird alien things. Or weird, like, monsters. But it's in, like, a 3D arena. It's really strange. But I remember playing the demo of it, and I loved the demo. And so I always wanted to get my hands on a copy of it. So finally managed to get my hands on a copy of that. It was a little bit expensive compared to other games. But it was good. I'm glad I got my hands on it. And the other one was a game called Monkey Hero. Here it is, Monkey Hero. Once again, played a demo of it back in the day. Never knew what it was called for the longest time. But then I saw a copy of it on Trade Me, our eBay. And was like, holy shit, that's the game. That's the game I played demos of and always wanted to find. And so I bought it. That game was not expensive either. That was a reasonable price. Same with Riven. And then in the PS2 range, I recently got my hands on Eve of Extinction. I don't think it's any good. I just know that I always wanted to get it when I was a kid. I always saw it at not the video rental store, but the video purchasing. EB Games, our GameStop. Oh, hey Timon. Welcome. Yeah, Eve of Extinction. I'm pretty sure it's not a very good game, but I really wanted to get my hands on a copy of it. I think I got Driver Parallel Lines. I've been wanting to get Driver 3, but this was really cheap, so I got a copy of that. And, I finally got a copy of Soul Reaver 2. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2, which is... the whole Legacy of Kain series I'm fascinated by. I only ever owned Defiance, but I loved Blood Omen 2, and I really want to get a copy of Blood Omen 2. But, Blood Omen... I found a copy of Blood Omen 2 on Trade Me, but it's for PC, which I already have Blood Omen 2 on Steam. But I really want to get a copy of it on PS2, because that's what I originally played it. But yeah, so, these are all the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games that I own, and I really want to play them. I'll play a bunch of them, at least. Games of note. I really want to play the rest of the Ratchet and Clank series. We played the remake of one and the original one, Ratchet and Clank. Played both of them on the channel in video form. Yeah, it's... Rollick, the streams usually go for 4 hours. Oh? Stream is constantly buffering, only for me. Even on 144p, both 5G or Wi-Fi. That's weird. Is anyone else having that problem, or is it just... Stream is fine for you? Okay. Yeah, I've heard that some people haven't had problems with it in the past. That's really strange. Yeah. But Rollick, it's fine for you now? Yeah. I hope it's fine for... I hope it's nothing on my end. I don't think it is. Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Some people might. I know it's one of those like yeah, cliche. I have heard people like either just closing and reopening the YouTube app on their phone or trying to update it. Sometimes can fix problems like that. Other than that, I have no idea. Now yes, but it did. Oh, okay. It did it when you first started. Okay, interesting. Maybe it just takes a bit for it to get used to the like bit rate. Because I do have the bit rate higher than I used to. But then people used to have problems with it back in the day as well anyway. Even when I had it on the lower bit rate. Doing math homework is due tomorrow. Right. Well, hopefully you can do the math homework even though because we're just like casually discussing some stuff. So, hopefully I'm not too distracting for you. On your laptop, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I have heard the app has had problems in recent time. There was something I was looking up the other day that I've been having problems with. Can't remember what it was now. Something to do with my autoplay was broken. And I found a solution that's fine. But, yeah, the video autoplay was broken where if I was playing a playlist, it just wouldn't play the next thing in the playlist. Unless I manually made it change to the next video. Yeah, I saw your trailer. It looks really good. Your trailer is really good. Holy crap. Did you post it on the Discord? Where did I see it? I think it was on the Discord. Yeah. It looks exciting. I'm really excited to see. It's 2024. I forget if it said when exactly, but wasn't it early 2024? Either way, super excited. You didn't post it anywhere? Someone posted it. Someone was it on here? Oh, it was orangey, I think. It was in the salt mines thing. Yeah. Orangey posted it on your behalf. January 5th. Yeah. Just after the Steam Winter Sale, we wouldn't get any visibility if we released during the sale. Sure. Yeah, it was in the Absha Salt Mines channel of our Discord. Is a official trailer posted. So yeah. I saw it there and I was like, oh damn, it's finally happening, it's finally coming. Yeah. After all these years. That's exciting. Yeah. It's the actual the man, the myth, the legend. Dear. Yeah, that's right, I remember. You're finally done. Yeah. It's wild. Cause I just remember you guys coming, like you and others like coming to the channel back in 2018 and or maybe even 2017 and talking about mod stuff and mods you guys were working on, and yours was one of them that I remembered. It was in the works, and it's finally releasing in a couple months time. Yeah. Yeah. That's just it. It's like before. I remember that back in, I think it was 2018. Stefan was like, my friend wants you to play something of theirs. Could I send you, like, basically, Stefan asked on RG's behalf whether I could play something of theirs on a stream, or on a video. And I think it was on a stream. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, send them through. And RNG came in with, with like a real like early tech demo-y kind of demo version of. It's fine. Everyone starts somewhere. It was very early stuff that you were just like mucking around with. Still surprised you played it. Well, back then I used to just play anything and everything Portal. Look how quickly it grew. Yo, that's the thing. Is like once you like, that's what I always used to joke back in the day. That you stole all my people because you came on, like, you showed that and you came on the channel, and then so many members of the Rorius community that were around like have now joined your project. And so like, yeah, like the project grew because of that community-ness that we had at the time. I joined forces and created strong bonds, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that this is just, I just finished your damn commentary series and sent myself into every conversation. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Also, speaking of mods, there are a few Outer Wilds story mods. Oh, Outer Wilds story mods. You'll have to point me to them. You have to DM me some links to some things for that, because I didn't even know Outer Wilds was moddable. It's holy crap. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing, bro. Like my channel is small, but a bunch of like big mod developers have visited throughout the years. Because yeah, I have a small community, but I've been doing this for like 6 years. So I've had this history there. You know, some people have come in as small fries and have built up much bigger than I have over the years, you know. I still remember that first screenshot of your first 12 core eye designs that you did for Salt Mines. Oh yeah, I do remember that too. Since you're linked with the main congregation of Outer Wilds. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check him out. I'll check him out on the off camera, and I'm so curious. Like, I'll check out the links. I won't check out the. If I do check out the mods, I'll do it on camera. It's in the way you made so many, lol. I know that, at least, I don't know about everyone else, but I was definitely fascinated back then. Back when Portal 2 first came out, I was fascinated by the idea of the, like, multiple mini personality cores. I mean, even Portal 1. Yeah, even during the Portal 1 era, like, fascinated by making, like, different cores with different personality stuff. Yeah, just text translation. Oh, yeah. Fair enough, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a hell of a journey. Yeah. No, it's let's just say back then you mentioned RNG, like why did I play it? Back then I used to just play like anything that people would give me. But I after playing some questionable stuff, I started becoming more picky and more choosy about what I would play and when, because yeah, there's a few games. There are a few games now. There's a handful now of games, either mods or a full series, like full like AAA, maybe not AAA, A level games that I've played and then not released the video of, or decided not to make any content about because while people have suggested it, I just didn't think it was right for the channel. Experimental progress is thriving. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Get the stream to 13 likes. I mean, just one more like and it'll be 13 likes. So, if one person on the stream hasn't liked the stream yet, it'll get to 13 with just one more. But yeah, as I was saying before, hey, there it is. Hell yeah. 13 likes. Nice. But yeah, as I was saying before, all of these games, I'd be willing, I'd love to play all these games. Games like the Ratchet and Clank series, I never got to revisit 2 or 3. I really want to revisit them at some point. And I mean, there's just endless games like Dark Chronicle. They're so long, but I really want to replay them. And of course, like the Crash Bandicoot games, Twisted Metal Black. Such great, in my opinion, such great games, and I really want to come back to them and try them again. All the Metal Gear Solid games. I played one episode of Metal Gear Solid 3 when I first got my special recording device for PS2 stuff, and or PS3, PS2/PS3, and I've never played a Metal Gear Solid thing since. Has to stay on 13. Can't have more or less. It has to be 13 exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so retro games are like my plan for the immediate future. I really want to go back and play a lot of those like retro games that I haven't played. Yeah, and games like Medieval 2 and Tommy 2. I play like games that I played like the first edition of, and then just haven't played the later versions. I really want to do those. And whether they'll do well or not, I don't know. And that's what I've always been hesitant about. Cube 10-year anniversary edition. Yes, I keep forgetting to freaking add that to my. Wait. Let's see if Cube. Oh wait, no. I don't even own it. Shit. Games. Or do I? Wait. Is it the director's cut? I must have written 15 comments under each one. Yeah. And they constantly update over the years, and my opinions on the game development evolve. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Is it not out? Where's that 10-year anniversary version? Yeah, where is this? Why isn't this showing up? It's on my wish list. Yeah, I don't actually own it. But I mean, it is on sale at the moment. Yeah. This damn, it looks good. It looks just like Cube 2. I've updated it to look like Cube 2. That's nice. Yeah. I was like, why haven't I added that to my active series? I know I've been meaning to play it. And the reason is because I don't own it. Dear. Yeah. This is definitely this is one of those games that's like I think it just appeared in my library. Oh. It didn't appear in mine. How dare they? So yeah. Oh, the anniversary edition features the original and the director's cut versions of the game. I feel like they should have just given it to me, seeing as I own both the director's cut and the original game. It's... I feel like that's only fair that they should have given me access to the new version. Oh well. Yeah, oh, let's put that back to there. But yeah, I think because I played Cube 1 and 2 on the channel, didn't I? Maybe not. Well, I don't remember. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. What? Post translation will happen post release. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Shit, what was I saying? Right, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I played the original Cube and Cube 2 on the channel, at some point, way back in the day. But, if I recall correctly, the puzzles are also, like, redesigned. You revised gameplay sections. And a whole new chapter. So, like, the game is sufficiently different enough that I should just be able to play this right through, and it should be a brand new experience, basically. Especially since it's been so long since I played the original, that I should, you know, I don't know anything about it. Oh yeah, Talos Principle 2 is another game I want to play. So many games, so little time. What is this? You're trapped in an endless underground passageway. Observe your surroundings carefully to reach the exit 8. Ugh, weird. Creepy. There are also collectibles. Ah! So really tough. Right. Last time I did math homework as part of one bigger equation, I think I said 3/8 or something like that. It was 14? Oh no. Yeah. But yeah, so I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover with this stream. Basically, yeah, I first off, takeaways from the stream. I really want to get back to like a lot of retro stuff. But yeah, it sounds like there's a few new release things coming soon, which I want to play. I'll definitely be playing your mod as soon as it comes out. I'll also, there's like a new, I think, Poppy Playtime, Chapter 3 comes out this month, I think. I'll be playing that as soon as it releases. Who keeps messing up the like counter? Yeah, someone removed their like. How dare they? This mobile phone stream really isn't helping me with texting when tired. Right, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's now 12, so like it again. There we go. Now it's 13 again. Yay. No more. No, it's back to 12 again. Fix it. Fix it. Yeah. So, yeah. This would be some IC14 now. Oh, it says 13 on my end. I know YouTube is a little bit asynchronous. No, it's back to 12 again. It has to be said. Yay, back to 13. It has to be said. YouTube is not the best at maintaining like numbers in all the right places. Like view count. View count is a classic one. Like on one screen it'll say the views are this number. On another screen it'll say it's the second number. And then if you see it through a different like analytics view, it'll say it's this other third number, and it's like we're all juggling this value, but it's different on each screen. Yeah, that's just it. It's like on one person's screen it says 13, on another person's screen it says 14, on another person's screen it says 12. So it's just everyone's trying to like juggle it, balance it back up and down, and it keeps breaking. It keeps desynchronizing. Exactly, stuff like that, where it's like on one screen a video will have, like, let's say, I'm going to use small numbers to make it easy. Let's say on one screen a video has like 30 views. On another screen the video has like 48 views. And then I'll check the analytics for it, and it's actually like, according to the like proper analytics version of it, it's got like 68 views or something, 67 views, something like that. It's like, which one is it? Which one is it, YouTube? Like, even sometimes in the same screen, like, they'll have like latest video, like views within the last 48 hours or something. And it'll be a video that's just released in the last 48 hours. It'll have a view count there. And on the same screen, it'll have like a list of, a different list of videos and their views for a different like widget within the same screen. And it'll have a different number on that one. We actually managed to overtake Mel's trailer. Oh, damn! Holy crap. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah. Holy shit. It has to be said, like, it's been so long since, like, a big Portal 2 mod came out. Other than, like, the Portal RTX thing. It's been a while since some, like, big Portal 2 or Portal generally content has come out. So it's not entirely surprising to me that, like, there are a bunch of people who are like excited for something new in that area. So yeah, that's really cool. Portal Unity was definitely not the biggest Portal mod ever. Yeah, it had a favorable little pile of players and viewers, but no, there's plenty of bigger mods. I appreciate the flattery, though. I appreciate the flattery. Imagine if Portal 3 was announced by the end of the year. That would be wild. It would be out of completely left field. We have a Portal Unity Easter egg. Oh. Ooh. Oh, what a... I've got to find it. If I miss it, if I'm playing and I miss it, you gotta let me know. You'll immediately recognize it, and I think it'll be funny. Okay, good. Oh, cool. I look forward to seeing that. That's something that still has yet to, like, make sense in my head. Such a subtle reference that only Rorius fans know. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things that still, like, kind of baffles me, is the idea that something I could have made... oh, true. Well, sort of. People knew they're working on VR something, but Half-Life, like, Alex did kind of surprise people a little bit when they finally announced it. Yeah, no, the idea that something I've made could be referenced or be, you know, there'd be like something else someone else has made that has references or inspirations or hints or whatever to something I've made is something that's kind of like, how could this be? Since when is there a third Valve game? Portal Alex. Yeah, no, I've talked about this before. I was mentioning this the other day, where I was talking with Mark about the idea that, you know, there is no where is Half-Life 3 or where is Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Whenever people ask me that kind of thing, I always just say it's Half-Life 3 is out. It's called Half-Life Alex. It fits all the categories that they usually require for like new entries in a series, or new entries in a Half-Life. Where Half-Life 1 was like a revolution in video games with like all brand new like animation and technology and like style and storytelling. And then they didn't release another game until Half-Life 2, where it was once again like a huge step forward in facial animations and and physics and gravity and stuff like that, and you know, new rendering technology, all new engine, source engine. Well, the next Half-Life game that fits that category, or the next Half-Life game that fits that category is Half-Life Alyx, with brand new tech on VR, with all sorts of brand new advancements in technology, and it's what the hell is I gonna add to that? Shit. And it's on the new engine. It's the newest game on the new engine, Source 2. So Half-Life Alyx is Half-Life 3. Whether we want it to be or not. That's the way I see it. Still want to see a new update from Project Borealis. Yeah, I mean, I would still be keen. I'm still keen to see a lot of that stuff, because some of the stuff that people have made over the years for like beta content versions of Half-Life have been super cool. I really want to see what people do with the knowledge that like there could have been, pardon me, Jesus, there could have been an end to Half-Life 2. I personally really like, sorry, I was burping weirdly. I personally love the layout of old Half-Life 2. It's very, to me, I think I like it a lot because it's reminiscent to me of games like the Oddworld games, Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus. I like the fact that in Half-Life, the original beta version of Half-Life 2, you went from like place to place to place, breaking or shutting down or fixing, or you went to this place, shut it down. You went to the next place, you saved the people in the prison. You went to this place, and then you blew it up, or you whatever, and like it's like a real like odyssey of events where it really seemed, at least from my perspective, as someone who didn't play the original version but has seen a lot about it, it felt like a real hero story where you were going through. It felt like there was a reason why people were borderline worshipping the Freeman, because he was going places and fixing or breaking things in the favor of the humans. Whereas in Half-Life 2, we got. Do you think FFS should work on a Half-Life game? It's, for the sake of copyright and monetization, I'm gonna say no. But we could work on a Half-like game. Like you got roguelike and then roguelite. Or roguelike, Half-like. Yeah, whereas in Half-Life 2, the Half-Life 2 we got, Freeman avoids being sent to Nova Prospect, then starts trying to get himself into his science role. He tries to he gets successfully to Black Mesa East with the intention of joining the scientists working on the technology. And then he gets sidelined, or he gets trapped. He gets diverted from course, and then the rest of Half-Life 2 happens. And you are just basically surviving when you're going through Ravenholm. You get to you get out of Ravenholm, and then you find out that Eli's been captured, and then you need to go save him. And you go and save him from Nova Prospect. And yeah, you Bark Revolution. But in the original game, there was kind of already revolution going on, and you help the revolution, the people revolting, to take down the things, and so like you become a martyr of sorts. You become like a, not a martyr. You become like a legend, like the leader of the revolution, because you are like actively participating in the revolution. Yeah, no, that is true. I do like, what I'll say is I don't dislike Half-Life 2. I just find some elements of it like lack a little bit of cohesion. But yes, I do agree with that. It does kind of feel like you're just like you're being forced to do things because the Combine are like constantly on your tail, constantly have pressure on you. So yeah, it's I will say, like, and the whole, like, as you're escaping through the canals and stuff like that, they're constantly like right behind you. Like as soon as you arrive at a station, like by the time you're at the next station, you hear that previous station's been destroyed, basically. Because they're like really hunting you down. Yeah. So like I do like the oppressiveness that the game sort of portrays. But I do also... Oh, it's buffering on the laptop now as well. Oh, god damn it. But I just liked a lot about the progression of Half-Life 2, the original, of the beta Half-Life 2, where it's like, yeah, there was like real... Don't you dare say that. Tell the Freeman. Don't you dare say that. Yeah. Have you seen the Backlife mod? No, I haven't. Oh god, I'm still on the Ubisoft launcher thing. We don't speak of this mod here. Okay. It doesn't exist. When do you get the passport? I don't know what that is. Backlife mod is just Half-Life 1, but you spawn in the Lambda core and to go back to the start. Oh, back to the start. You mean to get the passport? I don't understand. I mean, maybe if I played it, I'd understand. You can't understand because of all the buffering. Yeah. Well, I think I'm about to wrap up the stream anyway. I think we've talked I've talked enough for the morning. But yeah, just my last thoughts are just that, like, in the original game's like in the beta version's progression, it really felt like, at least from the perspective of not having been able to play that version and that version not being released, that you were like, you really were like the hero of all the humans, because you were like literally going to all the places that were causing humans harm and like taking them down in some way, or fixing things that were broken for the humans. And so it kind of made sense in that context that the people would be like, the one free man, and cheering you on and stuff like that. Yeah. You're reacting all in the final version. You do a lot of reacting to what's happening. Yeah, that's the thing. Is it feels like it like course corrects, if you will, towards more of what a rebellion, what would cause a rebellion, or like make you a leader of a rebellion. It course corrects at the very end of the game with I reckon the whole ending sequence where you're going through the streets with the rebels and fighting and like taking down striders and stuff, and then like breaking into the citadel and like climbing it and then destroying it. Like that that whole sequence, that whole ending sequence of the game, really feels like what the rest of the game was gonna feel like. I feel in Half-Life 2. Maybe that's part of why they changed it, because in the original you were constantly breaking in, climbing up, destroying, move on, breaking in, climbing up, destroying, whereas in the final Half-Life 2, that could theoretically, I could see how that might take away some of the importance, or the grandiosity. It's not a word, I don't think. Of like destroying the Citadel. But yeah, I don't know. I like, see, in the Oddworld games, that's how the Oddworld games work. In Abe's Odyssey, you start off in the big bad facility. You start off in Rupture Farms, meat processing plant, who are about to start processing your people as meat products. And so you escape and you run off and you gain power. You build up your power in the wilderness, and you come back with this new strength, and you break in, you save anyone who's remaining in the facility, you get into the core of the facility, and then you blow the fucking thing up. You use your, like, god-given power. You use your Shrikle ability to literally, like, laser burn all the, like, the CEOs, all the, like, the business people behind the facility. You literally turn into the avatar of a god, and you like blast all the CEOs in the boardroom before you get knocked out. And then you and your Mudokons you've saved basically fire like an orbital cannon, a magical orbital cannon into the facility and destroy it. And then in Exodus, you do that, but like 3 times. So 4 times. You start off in Necrum, you make your way through Necrum, saving as many Mudokons as you can, reach the self-destruct button, and you click it, and then you get the hell out of there, blow up the mine. Then you proceed to go through some wilderness areas, which really didn't need to be in the game. They're kind of filler. But then there's an excuse for it, but they're kind of a bit fillery. But then in the second disc, the second part of the game, which I think is really cool, you go through the Gluckin facilities. You go one by one through the different facilities. You go to the Slig barracks where they're training all their soldiers, and you destroy that one you don't blow up, but you get to the head of the military. You get to the general, and you kill him. Then you go to Boneworks, and again you go to the head guy, you possess him, and you make him self-destruct. You order him to self-destruct the Boneworks facility, blowing it up, and then you return and go to Soulstorm Brewery, which is the final location where you once again it's all, that game is full of hitting the self-destruct button, where like at the very end of the game, you hit the self-destruct button like you did at the very start with Necrum Mines, and then you have to escape. And while you're escaping, you're literally saving Mudokons as you're fleeing from the facility, and then you blow up the Soulstorm Brewery facility, and that's the end of the game. You're literally an eco-terrorist in that game. Things that annoys me the most about Half-Life 2 replays are all the NPCs following and interrupting the gameplay. Yes. Yeah, no, true. That is the thing, is like, I feel like they did a better, arguably, I feel like they did a better job with NPCs in the first game, where the NPCs are they're around, but they kind of don't really get in your way. It's only really when you need to get them to press a button that they like get in your way in Half-Life 1. But in Half-Life 2, you got this little entourage of NPCs following you around, and oh, sorry, Mr. Freeman. It really breaks like the tension and the pace. Whereas the Half-Life 1 NPCs didn't feel like they were really your friends. All the characters in Half-Life 2 feel like they're like they're like fans of you, and so there's this weird weird feeling and dynamic in Half-Life 2 with it. Gonna have a big red self-destruct button. Yeah, exactly. Passport was a reference to Half-Life, but the AI is self-aware. Oh, I see. It's an old Half-Life 1 series, but it's funny. Yeah, yeah. No, people have been telling me to watch that series for years. I just never got around to it. Oh, see you, Rollick. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I was planning to do some, like, polls during the stream, but we ended up talking about other stuff more so than just what I'm gonna play in the future. So I'll leave it up to... I might put some polls up on the channel, on the community tab, if I feel like giving you guys the opportunity to vote for stuff. If I do put polls up, it's probably going to be about, like, which retro series should I tackle first? Or, like, do you want me to start Walking Dead? Or would you prefer I start something else, some other series, you know? But yeah. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I look forward to everything that the immediate future holds for us. But, and in December I should be able to stream and record and do stuff a lot more. Because August, basically from August through to now, I've been, like, either horribly sick or working. So December I am free. Only Christmas preparations will get in the way of YouTube stuff. And then next year, I won't say what's happening next year, but let's just say there's probably going to be a big old change in my life next year. So we'll tackle that when it comes up. What would your approach to a Half-Life 3 be? Honestly, okay. I was about to close the stream, but I'll quickly approach this. I was actually talking to Mark about this the other day, just because I had to, like, voice my thoughts. I think I would make... I think I would have... If I was Valve, I'd want to make 3 games in the Half-Life 2 area, like, to finish off the current story. I think I want to make at least 3 games. One of them is 1 or 2. That's either 3 or 4 games. 1 or 2 of them would be the pancake games that are just you playing as Gordon in regular games, finishing the story of Half-Life 2. And then I want to make 2 other VR games. One of them is what is happening to Alex while she's not in the story of Half-Life 2. Now that Alex is the one who is lost in the end of Half-Life 2, Episode 2, something must happen with Alex before she reconvenes with the story, right? So, make a Half-Life Alex 2 that's in the gap. It's the second VR game. I'd make a Half-Life Barney. I would want to make a Half-Life Barney where after Episode 1... Barney goes off on the train, and then you fight, and then you, like, deal with stuff, and then you go on a train, and you and Alex's train derails. Barney's doesn't derail. At least as far as I know. And Barney is just missing from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. What happened to Barney? That's what Half-Life Barney would be about. Half-Life Dog? They could make a tech demo called Half-Life Dog. I don't think they'd make a whole game. But, no, my approach would be something similar to what Epistle 3 was like, where you go off with Eli to get Alex and to save Alex and to pursue the next thing, which is the Borealis. You travel to the Arctic, and you follow the leads you have, and at some point in the story, Alex would have to reconvene with Gordon again. I don't know when or how that would happen exactly, but there's two huge elements you need to tackle. There's the Borealis and there's the fact that Alex is missing. And so either via going to the Borealis, you gain access to the G-Man and his like stuff that he does, or like I love the Borealis being this entity that's like lost in time and space. I do love that element of the Borealis. But I really would want, so basically the way I'd want it to do is very similar to what Epistle 3 is, where yeah, you start the game by already having traveled to the Arctic area. You proceed to go through some compounds, and you travel through like science like facilities, some of them Combine like modified, and you break through somewhere. You break through into where the Borealis is. And like there'd have to be some story reason as to why the Combine haven't been able to do anything with the Borealis yet. But like you get there first. You get onto the ship, and then you have the like trippy, crazy, what the fuck is going on experience on the Borealis, where it's like you see the past and the future, and like you see basically like a Vortigaunt sees, where you see everything everywhere all at once. What a Half-Life G-Man. Oh my god. Half-Life G-Man would be funny. But what the hell would that even be? I liked Mark Laidlaw's idea of fishing off the Borealis, where it's like a fishing VR game where you're on the edge of the Borealis and it's like traveling back and forth between time, and you like are just like fishing off the edge of it. I think it's a neat game. But yeah, I'd want it like to be this crazy, trippy sequence where you're going through the Borealis and experiencing the past and the future and everything. And then somehow either you're pulled out of it by Vortigaunts or by the G-Man. I don't think I'd want it to be the G-Man. Somehow you're kind of like rescued from the ship. And something that you get from being on the ship, like maybe while you're on the ship, you can like see Alex, or you can experience something she's going through, or you see the future and you can like literally see her in a location. So and then you're pulled off the ship, and you transmit that information to Eli, who didn't join you on the ship, and you use that information to somehow rescue Alex, even if it is a very short-lived rescuing, and then you return to the ship for the end of the sequence, because like through your time there and Eli's research and Kleiner's research, you discover a way. The scientists, the big brains around discover a way to use whatever's on the ship, to use the ship itself to bring an end to the Combine situation. And you go to try and do it, and maybe either depending on the G-Man's interests, you basically control the enemies from top down while being employed by the G-Man. Oh, you made progress. Nice, Rocky. Nice. Good to hear. Yeah, you would, and you'd go to try and use the ship, to thwart the Combine somehow, but then of course you have to bring in the green grub thing somehow, where like maybe the something to do with the way that the ship works starts getting used against you by the Combine, but you somehow use your connection with the Breen grub to turn the tides against the Combine, and then use the Borealis to stop them in some way. You'd have to use Borealis to end the Combine menace somehow. Whether it's technology on the ship or it's the ship itself. I'd want to do something. I wouldn't want to end it the way that Episode 3 ends. I think the way that Episode 3 ends is too morose. I'd want the end of Half-Life 2 to be the end of the Combine story, and there to be potential space for an episode for Half-Life 3. So, yeah, like perhaps the ship has something on it which is like some sort of crazy temporal bullshit that basically, like, there's thoughts running through my head that it's like you somehow use the ship to go back and destroy the Zen crystal that you used to originally open the portal to Zen, or you use some weird space-time bullshit from the ship to literally just like Thanos snap all the Combine out of existence. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure, Zach, that the Combine, some part of the Combine, we don't know about, and because we for a long time we always thought the advisors were like the top tier, the top of the advisors were the ones running the show, but they're not. We've learned that now they're not. They're one of many creatures that have just been absorbed into the Combine, like, mess. It's like the Borg from Star Trek, where it's like, I think the Borg is supposed to be a hive mind, but the Combine don't seem like a hive mind. They seem like there's some sort of central control that uses the advisors as their, like, first layer of, like, they've got the center, they've got some sort of core. Maybe it's like a hyper AI or something like that. And then the advisors are the first line of, like, strategy and, like, planning. And then the other layers are all the other, like, Combine synths and creatures and stuff like that. But, I agree. We've never, I believe we've never seen the true leader or leaders of the Combine, but also we've learned that now that the advisors and, like, through the Breen Grub stuff, we've learned that the advisors are like a crazy powerful race themselves. Outside of the Combine, the advisor grubs that grow into whatever the full version of an advisor is, they're crazy powerful. So, but the fact that they're afraid of the Combine, and they've been partially enslaved by the Combine, like, my headcanon is that it's been a short while. It has been a little while, Chapster. Welcome back. You missed a lot, but we're about to wrap up. So, my headcanon for the story, the background story of the Combine and the advisors, is that my headcanon is that G-Man is an advisor grub that has grown into the G-Man for the purposes of using the Zen aliens and humans to try and basically force the Combine to fight, so that the advisor race could potentially either escape, hide, or otherwise remove the Combine from them. So the G-Man is like this weird alien a humanoid-looking alien who is interested in saving his own race, and he's using humans and Zen creatures as, like, cannon fodder to throw at the Combine to try and like get rid of them. And the advisor race are like when they're fully grown, they're really powerful. But it's suggested that while they're in grub form, they have the best communication. Once they become an adult, they can't communicate with grubs anymore. So the G-Man is essentially a lone member of his species trying to save the rest of his species from the Combine. And that's why he's so invested in Zen being added to Earth, so that then the Zen plus, like basically Vortigaunt's plus humans, the Zen aliens plus the human race, fighting against the Combine might be able to put up a fight. But I honestly don't know. The fact that the G-Man can change time now. See, it used to just be that the G-Man was like able to warp around and he had like crazy powers. But now we've seen through Half-Life Alyx, he's literally able to manipulate time. And like, yeah, he swapped out Alex and Eli in the end of episode 2, changing history. It's very, very strange. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. It's rant over. I'm gonna go eat something, and I hope you guys have a good day, a good rest of your day or night. I am working tomorrow and the day after, so I won't be able to stream for most of the rest of this week. I probably won't be up for streaming on Friday, so the next stream, well, Friday my time. The next stream will probably be Friday your guys' time or Saturday morning if you're in my time zone. So yeah, I hope you guys look forward to that. Maybe I'll play 7 Days to Die. Oh, pardon me. What is that? If I've streamed Saturday, I don't know that there's a birthday there. I don't know that there's really anything that would interrupt me streaming for the foreseeable future for the December until Christmas stuff. So yeah, for you it'll probably be Jamster. It'll probably be Friday night. If it's nighttime for you now, it'll be Friday night. It was a chatting stream. We're just wrapping it up. But I do appreciate you popping around, Cheeseburger. We're just wrapping things up because I'm gonna head off and go eat something. But yeah, if you want to check what we were chatting about, go back in the stream because we did talk about some things to do with what I want to do with the immediate future of the channel. So if you want to find out a little more about that, just scroll back a bit. I think I'll miss it. I'm going to London to see my grandma. Oh, damn. Shit. Yeah. Warp, warp. Yeah, I mean, it will be late Friday night, so it depends on whether you're still busy, late Friday night. But yeah, whatever the case, you can always check it out after the fact. I always leave these streams up open, post live, Yeah. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you later. I'll see you hopefully Friday night, Saturday morning, and we'll take it from there. All right. Bye guys. See you next time. And yeah, don't forget, as Rocky showed off there, if you donate certain amounts of money, you get text to speech. It will say your message out loud. Bye.